Hey lovely people, I'm Hydra, and today we'll be previewing Gourdlets by Aunty Games, and published by Future Friends Games. In Gourdlets, we'll get to build a charming little town for adorable vegetable creatures. There's no pressure in this one, no objectives either, or points. Just us creating a relaxing space and watching our Gourdlet friends make themselves at home. It's all about kicking back and enjoying the good vibes together. Now let's dive into the gameplay and see what we can create. Guys, let's get with a little Gourdlets. This one's kind of going to be an interesting one because I don't typically play these kind of games publicly. Like, I talk about playing casual, super casual games and stuff, but I never really playing them with people watching. So we're going to give this one a try. So let's start a new game, and I'm going to be playing with my PlayStation 5 controller, which is really awesome. They have controller support, but one of my favorite things about their controller support is you could change the iconography for the buttons. So we have PlayStation, and I love that developer do that more if possible, because oh my, it's helpful for me. Town name, I mean, the Den. That's what we always call our towns. We got a basic. This is the basic grass map. We have the beach oasis, a good place for Gourdlets to go on vacation. I mean, that's nice. I really need to go on vacation, but it's hot, and it's like over 100 degrees, and it's nighttime. How to get here? Aliens, the maze. That seems. Let's go here. This is the island of the dead, the home of little creatures called Gourdlets. As the person in charge of building up the den, you probably want to know what kind of environment a Gourdlet needs in order to thrive. Well, scientists have researched Gourdlets for decades, have they? And they have recently published their groundbreaking conclusion. Gourdlets are just silly little guys. Because they are generally too sleepy, distracted to have much of an opinion on anything. They will thrive regardless of what you build. Oh gosh. Are you inviting me for a good time? Gourdlets, I mean, we're gonna make this pure chaos. We tried explaining capitalism to the Gourdlets, but it made them feel too tired. So you don't have to worry about managing currency or resources. As Gourdlets interact with more things, they will passively mature, which will eventually give you access to special items. Let's move that bus camera thing. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got it. Oh, there we go. That's the rotation. And got an X button. Delete folder things. Town leisure. This controls weather, seasons, and time. So we are purely in charge of everything they live on. Screenshots. Yes, we'll be taking some of those. UI preferences. Interesting. This calls the Gourdlet train. This calls the parcel train. We got trains. Settings. Awesome. So we can rotate. It's summer, nighttime. Gosh, that is what I'm living in right now, and I am not liking it. Is this a Gourdlet? Aurora. So there are things. I pick you up. Before we get into it, let's talk about some of the features that that is like makes this game really interesting, and one of which, call that Gourdlet train, is the Gourdlet train. Welcome Tuesday. Are you wearing a snorkel? Oh, its name is Tuesday. Little guy just dangling by his feet. They're all dangling by their feet. So the interesting thing about this game is it is 100% cozy and relaxing, and made so like we don't have resources, we don't have anything we have to like truly worry about. And one of the things that adds to that vibe and makes it so you could live the Gourdlet life And one of the things that like really attracted to me, and unfortunately we won't be doing it because then you'll see how messy my desktop is you can play this in half mode. So there's a couple different window options where we could play this game in a couple of different window settings. We could play it at full screen, window screen, and half screen. And that'll make it so, of course, we all know it full screen and window, but half screen shrinks the window down to the lower half of your computer monitor and makes it so you could be doing things while Gourdlets are Gourdletting their Gourdlet lives. And I find that really pleasant. It reminds me of the good old days of like old school like fancy UI desktop computers where we had like screen pets like sheep and stuff, like wind sheep. Wind sheep was one of my favorites. And it kind of like reminds me of that. Or creatures. It's a vibe. I like it. Let's find things to do for our little Gourdlets though. Check out the build menu. So there's a lot of stuff in here. We could just build. We don't have to worry about anything. So you can hatch eggs by clicking on them. Unlock Viva parcel train. So we have all these different things that we can explore out. And they're so beautifully like illustrated, and I really love it. These are extras. These are all going to be from the parcel train. Let's pick a thing and start doing it. Let's build these Gourdlets a little house. Oh, nice little garden set up here. I like it. We have ruins, of course, because, you know, bonfires, chairs. Some items can be placed on top of tables. Ooh, that is precious. And eggs. We don't know what's in eggs. Let's find out what an egg does. Begone. Begone. I must click on an egg. Oh. Just created a little bird. A little Gourdlet bird. Is that a Gourdlet or like a blueberry? Blueberry bird. Okay, let's build them a house. We've been avoiding it. I've been avoiding it. Can we build out? Oh, we can build. We could build more to their world. We can't disrupt the train though. Oh, we can't build up this way though. Okay, we can't disrupt the train, but we can build more. Ooh, sketch and line. Ah, and we can increase the size. So we're not just stuck. And we have different color grass. Did we just destroy a Gourdlet? Oh no. Oh no, you can kill Gourdlets. We figured out how to kill Gourdlets. Oh no, call the Gourdlet train. We need him back. Oh wait, there he is. Oh, now we're just overpopulating. Hey, Zenith. Another cool feature, I don't stream anymore, or I'm technically on break. But if you are a content creator or a streamer like on Twitch or something, you could also have some Twitch interactions where you could name your Gourdlet after followers and stuff. And I find that like really cool. So it doesn't look like we could go vertical. We're only building out. We're only building flat. That's fine. That's fine. Let's build them a little house. A little Gourdlet house. This is a 9x8 house. You know, let's just put them here. A nice little beach property. Just really bad placement. Oh, we could change colors too. Okay, so and then this house, just so they're not the same. I live in a suburb where every house is cookie cuttered, So let's just give everybody a nice little home they can feel pleasant in. Oh no. Okay. All right. We could enter the building, but we're not done. I need to like beautify this. You guys are gonna learn why I'm not allowed to play things like Sims and stuff, because not because I'm bad at it or anything, and just because maybe I'm not the best when it comes to decorative design. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's that. Okay. I want to rotate the camera, but we're stuck on that. So I need to deselect out. Again, I'm playing on PlayStation 5 controller, so I'm sure it's a little easier to navigate things on mouse and keyboard. I don't feel like a lot of people would be playing on a PlayStation controller unless we are like really into using them for these kind of games. I mostly use a PlayStation controller for comfort and stuff. Let's see. What other things can we put here? Little fences. Now, I'm not a fan of my neighbors. So, I feel like we should build a fence. Like, fence each other, get a little privacy. Do we have pastel? Candy cobblestone? Little candy cobblestone here. Oh, shoot. Oh, there he is. Okay. So we could pop them, but we don't know where the train stops. It stops somewhere around here, right? Let's like make a train station next after we do our little village of 2 homes. Oh, buddy, you better move. There we go. And this goes back here somewhere. All right. And then it'll come out to just like a little notch. And then this will be where the Gourdlets come and they sacrifice villagers to the elder gods. Yes. This is the sacrificial area. Though, let's rethink this. I don't like how close it is on that edge. Okay, now I'm really getting into this. And that's a problem. Because these kind of games I can spend hours and hours to the point where I think my children will forget I exist. Let's see. What else can we do? We need some kind of... We need the bonfire. And then ruins. We need the bonfire here. This is where they dance nude to their gods. Oh, or roast marshmallows. That too. Roasting marshmallows, a perfectly acceptable thing. As this video goes on, you're gonna slowly hear my studio fan just cranking up louder and louder. It's super hot in this house, and I want to survive. Okay, so tables and stuff. Okay, so this will be the sign that we have out for the Gourdlets. This is the bulletin. Oh, we need to expand that out because I want it like right here. So let's expand this out just a tad bit more because we want that to be our bulletin of that day's sacrifices. These are the people that will be placed on the altar of the bonfire. There we go. Oh. They have like little personality. Wait, what was that? Call parcel train. More mature Oh. Oh, so we can't just call a partial train? We have to mature our Gourdlets? Oh, their flowers are blooming. Awesome. Well, let's make more things. Let's continue building our thing here. Oh, they need a mailbox though. Because like they need to know when the sacrifices this is a terrible place to put a mailbox. Whoever going to live in this house, they will not be pleased by the closeness to their house, their mailbox. I want this flower thing. Oh, it's just glowing. Okay, so we got to call it before we collect more. Parcel train is arriving. Oh, we were so off. Okay, well, while that's there, we're gonna be smart about this. We're finally gonna be smart. We're going to put this is gonna be like this is the zone. This people come in. I'm gonna make it a different color because I want to like remember that. So when we come back to build out that area later on, or when I come back to build out later on, I'll know this. Oh, let's collect your stuff. Open that box. We've unlocked a park grill. You know what's great for sacrifices? A grill. You gotta have a grill. Or delete the grill. Let's get our grill back. Okay. I'm putting the grill. Boom. Grill. Not the best place to put it. Ooh, silo. The silo is where they put the bones. So when they're done... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pick you up. When they're done... We're just going to move these trees. When they're done with the Gourdlet sacrifice, they put the bones. No, sorry, the roots. The gourd peels and seeds inside the silo. That just makes sense. It makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. This is how we're going about it. Okay, and they're just mailing stuff. Good on you, friend. Good on you. Okay, what else do we need here? I feel like they need a fenced area. A Ferris wheel. I mean, I could see them needing a Ferris wheel. A tourist telescope might be nice because they need to see people coming by ship. They need to see people coming by ship to their Gourdlet Island, and that's how they refuel their sacrifice needs. I'm figuring it all out. Clotheslines, more like skin lines. Actually, I don't feel like they have skin. A tall wood fence, you know, they just a short wood fence. Okay, how do the fences work? Is it? Oh, it's like that. Okay. So post to post. Oh yeah, it's looking lovely. Our Gourdlets are living their life, living their gourd life. What's involved in the gourd life? Not sure. But they're living it. That that barbecue seems really tall for you, man. I feel like that barbecue should have been a little bit smaller. A little shorter. All right, let's send a call parcel train. And then when the parcel train gets here, we'll check out. Ooh, that was one big mamma jamma. It's a picnic blanket. Let's put it here. You know, next to the fire. There we go. Oh, they're just gonna have a nice little picnic in the middle of the night. That's cool. Okay, we've done a lot out here. I think we're we've created an ambiance. Our Gordon savior. We do it all for them. We do it all for them. I feel like they have to come. No, artifact. No, obelisk. Okay. They have to come and go on a treacherous journey. That's the story we're going to create. So they got to go on a treacherous journey. This rickety dock. I kind of like the blue color. So, okay. Not thrilled how that looked, but we'll figure it out. Treacherous dock. Yeah, that seems good. That seems good. You know, I used to do some. I used to be a designer in real life. Not this kind, but let's bulldoze some of this. I feel like it's not all needed. Bulldoze objects and fences. Oh, we can't do the ground. How do we get rid of the stuff here, though? So we pick dock. Oh, deselect. Nope. No, I could undo. Oh, that's not what I want. I just want to. I want to bulldoze this. Am I missing something? Is there a water? Okay, it's 2 docks. Where's the water? Maybe it's in the nature? Maybe I'm not really realizing how to go about. Ooh, there's furniture. Going about how to do this. So we got the dock. Then we do some of that. That just puts it down. You know what? We'll figure this out later. We will figure it out later. Oh, that's pink. It works. This is a part of the grand design. You know what? We're adding more pizzazz because we can. I'm liking where this is heading. And then it goes in like this. In Gourdlet we trust. Okay, I'm not liking how that kind of ended up, but we'll clean it up in a minute. We'll just go back to blue. Oh, that's... I feel like we did something weird. So this goes across. That's fine. And then this is... Oh. We need to put a little extra boof right here. Boop. All right. It's coming together. I still don't know how to remove it. We'll figure that out. Okay. Now we got to pick our obelisk that will go in the center of this. Yes. And that's where they'll come and worship. But they need lighting. They have no lighting. So lamps. Gourdlets. Oh, Gourdlets. Oh, Gourdlets. Okay, I think we've got their little world out here. Nice. Let's check out what let's check out what we could do with them. So if we hit that, we could customize. It looks like we changed their names. We get idea of their maturity. level, so about that little flower that's up over their heads. And we can see their maturity. And it looks like we could also change the color of them, which is kind of cool. Really, really straightforward HSV sliders, which gives you all the colors and fun. And then we have accessories. So let's get rid of accessories. They have the crown. I think they need the porter hat. Ah, yes, the porter hat. There we go. So you get some little customization, not like the hugest wealth of little items, but but quite a bit. Ooh, top hat. You get quite a bit. And that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Let's go into their house to see what's going on up in here. Oh, to give you some inspiration, the inside of each building starts with some boxes for you to unpack and decorate with. Or you can just bulldoze everything in here and start fresh. Gourdlets are generally averse to doing work, so they'll just be happy that someone else is taking care of things for them. There are some new menus when you're inside a build site, so let's take a look at those. There is now a whole catalog of indoor items in this menu. Set the guest list and ambiance for this building. This lets you go back outside. This still deletes objects, but can still also be used to delete unopened boxes. I mean, I don't want to do that. I want to open the boxes. Is this a winery? Oh yeah, we're going full winery in here. So it looks like the boxes just start off and they're pretty straightforward. Or in like they're themed. For a minute I thought we were just gonna get like this mishmash of items to work with. But it's kind of cool that they give you like a pre-set up theme. I used to go, my partner and I used to really love going out on vacations. What are those? To this little city called Solvang in California. And they were really big with the wine tastings and stuff. Like, we're not the biggest wine tasters, but it was a pretty cool experience. We got some flour. Oh, milk carton. Is this? So these are just barrels. That's a wine crate. That's a fruit carton. So it's not quite all things that you would find in a wine shop, but it's close enough. There's our cash register. Let's like build this out a little bit. I like digging this idea. Oops. So build menu. We got our floors. We got walls, inner walls, miscellaneous. Okay, these are just going to be our things. Our furniture, pretty straightforward stuff. Some decoratives, appliances, chairs, tables. I think tables is what we're going to need. Electronics. Oh, is that like one of those old Macs? Arcade games. We're building an arcade next. Food and leisure. I mean, this place needs a record player. And we also need probably like things like tables. So these are chairs. I feel like we need some kind of counter. Okay, these are tables. I feel like this is the kind of table you would want as like where you put your cashier stuff. Let's put it here. Like, this is where our cashier is going to be. And we'll start with blue. I don't know what color we're going with, but I think blue is a good start. Just go in default. And then we can put stuff on it. Oh, nice. There we go. Little apple. And then while we're here, you know, we're just gonna make this like little spot. This is gonna be for some items, and this is gonna be for other items. Okay, I'm really getting into this now. Like, I was excited. I was digging it already, but now I'm on board. Like, this is gonna be a non-stop train. Barrels barrels of stuff. Let's put a wine crate right there, you know, just because we need it there. And let's put our record player here. This is so when people are visiting, they can pump up the jams. And this will be our, like, these are the items that we want to move. We want to move these items. So this milk, carton of milk, that's our top moving item. We need to get that. We need to get this carton going. I need more tables though. If you're worried about the speed and accessibility, and not playing on a controller, playing with a mouse and keyboard, you're probably gonna have, oh, I deleted that. Probably gonna have a lot easier deal than I am. There's nothing wrong with the setup I have going on right now, but you know, like any controller joystick control style game, you're gonna get a little you're gonna have that like floatiness on occasion. Okay, we want to go with something a little splashy. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cover this with some brick wall. Actually, I don't like how that looks. Like, I feel like that'd be better for a different kind of setup. Not here. Not here. Oh, I wanted like a white wall. Well, not white wall. Just kind of, yeah, just kind of plain. Oop, nope. Get right there. There we go. It's just a plain wall. This. Okay, I can't rotate my camera until I'm out of this window. All right, there we go. So, going back to controls, you're probably gonna have a little more struggle with a controller setup. Again, you're kind of trading that off anyways, because controllers, they're meant for different kind of games. These kind of like object placing games, or even like object placing puzzle games, they typically are a little harder to navigate and get really like good like a good feel until you like really tweak everything. I'm really big on having a neutral room with like a really bold color wall. That's kind of like what my home is right now. So we're gonna go with that. And the floor. Do we have like wood floor here? Ooh. These kind of have a look. Can we just make this huge? Oh, jeez, we killed them all. Okay, that's too dark. Oh, that's too dark. Okay, floor. These are kind of lighter. Do I like that? I don't know. I kind of like that better, but I think these are the checkers. Yeah, this feels more market. Like it's like a wine place, but we also sell produce. So it's not just wine. We also sell produces. Set the guest list and ambiance. So this is called wine and fruit. wine and fruit. I think that's perfect. Just okay, so ambient sound. Fire. Is that actually gonna be the sounds? Oh, the fire's just really subtle. The chatter. The winery is a cave. So this is kind of cool. It gives you a really cool spooky. It gives you like a really cool way to like make this into your own thing. Let's make it into chatter. Oh, we could change the music. Oh yeah, that fits. That fits. Oh yeah, I like this. This is it. This is it. I would love to be able to put some like posters. I feel like that could be like the touch, right? Is having some posters. A little flower pot here. Nah, let's not go for flower pots. I have nothing against the flower pot, but what we do need more is these wine fridges, because that's what we're all about here at Wine and Fruit. And then for our okay, so we can set a guest list. These are the people that are allowed to come in. It would be nice to be able to like designate somebody as like the cashier, but it's nice that you could designate people into a guest list. So this makes it so you can have like your families and build out your neighborhoods and stuff. So like Zenith could have their own little home, and Aurora could live with them, and Tuesday could be like the neighbor, but they don't like invade each other's spaces if you don't want. I really like that. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna switch my mouse just because this is also allow random Gourdlets. Okay, so always allowed in, and you could turn this off. Okay, cool. So we could really like lock people in. And then make them force everybody to wear the same thing. Okay, cool. I really like it. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. It really just can be something so simple. And before we go, I want to just see one more thing. I mean, let's add a little chair, a little couch. All right, before we go, I want to just see one more thing, and that's these interior walls. That Gourdlet is just stuck at the door. Where are they? So interior wall. Does that mean we could just build? Oh, okay. It's really hard to see, but it's just a wall that we could build inside. That's really nice. And he's sitting on the chair. That's actually really nice. I wonder if they're going to allow modding in this game. All right, let's get out of here. It's getting noisy. It's getting crowded. I wonder if they're going to allow modding to this game where we could add more items. Because these items, they have a good selection of things. And I would understand them not wanting people to mod, in that, what would a tent look like inside? They kind of want to keep this visual design solid, but I could also like argue the case that these could be fleshed out so much if open to the modding community. I just know that as the Gourdlet community flourishes and develops, you're gonna get people out there wanting to mod everything. Sewer grill. When the sewer grill goes here, and the reason why we have the sewer grill is this is where the ashes go. So as they finish the ceremony, they are left with bones and skin and stuff. That goes in the silo. The ashes go inside that. Inside the manhole. Or sewer hole. And it's in a place of prestige. And maybe we should put plants around it. I feel like the place that you're going to dump ashes need tomatoes. Do the tomatoes grow? Tomato. Oh, he's like full on harvesting. They're just doing things. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He's actually taking care of the farm. He's taking care of it. That's so cool. And they'll grow and flourish. I like this. I like this a lot. Enter this house, though. I have an idea for this house. Oh, they're throwing us the library here. I like libraries. I really do. Get out of here. Get out of here, Gourdlet. I like a library. But I think these Gourdlets really, really want our arcade. We play games and we enjoy our game time. The Gourdlets, they need that game time too. And this is gonna be one of those crunchy arcades. Like the one that you totally go to be seen. It's dark. Not dank. But you know, it has a break. you guys, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know, that arcade. That arcade that we've all been to. Usually it's in a bowling alley. It's the only one in the tri-state area. Okay, where's our machines? Okay, I like this angle for some reason. The default angle just feels more natural than when we start messing around. It just feels natural. So we're building in this angle mostly, so please bear with me on that. Okay, we got the arcade games. We got those. We got that dank one in the corner. Oh, wait. I am so bad at this. Oh, and they're playing games. Build. Arcade cabinet. There was different colors. That's what I'm bad at. Bam. 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 No, I didn't want one there, actually. Want one there. We'll delete that other one in a minute. But I do want some sick pinball machines, right? They'll go here. One of my favorite things to do in an arcade was pinball. So I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. And then we got another arcade game here. This is the brand new one. They just put it in. No one's like really interested in it, but it's there. No one knows what they're doing with it. But you know, it's there. It eats coins, but you know, somebody's gonna find the magic. Put a couple claw machines. A typewriter. Old cashier. It's gonna be orange. get rid of this one because for some reason I feel like this just feels more natural for an arcade in that you have your machines lined up and there's always that huge space between the group of machines and just that one lone machine, because like maybe Metroid or maybe Street Fighter is down for the day and they carted it out. It's not there anymore. And to like really sell that idea, we're gonna have another bank of arcade machines. And they paid for two Street Fighter 1s or Streets of Rage. This is gonna be a fleshed out arcade. They got it cooking. Street Fighter's doing all the numbers here. And then we need yet another claw machine right at the end cap. Can we put one up? No. It would look too weird. I don't want to put it there. Yes. Oh, it's so cool. Hey, Gordo. Come on in, buddy. Don't know why you were just hanging out there, man. All right, we need tables. We got some tables. We'll put a table here. Another table here. A little table here. This is going to be for like snacks. Snacks and things. And this is the counter. This is where all the magic happens. This is where that guy is always like super grumpy. No one knows why. But he's just feeling really, really agitated all the time. Oh no, my arcade machine. All right, we'll get it back in a minute. Let's do this first. Oh, wait, it needs to be probably not black. I just don't want it blue. Undo. There we go. All right. Okay. It's gonna stay. Oops. It's gonna stay blue. Maybe we don't want that arcade there. Oh, I know what we need to do. Okay, so it's like this, right? So when you come in, you're met with the cashier. This is where you buy your tokens. Yeah, this is going to be where you buy your tokens. Maybe this is just too hostile of a table. Feels better than a brick table. Okay, here we go. Something like this. And then we put the cash. Give me this. Oh, I deleted it. I'm getting really antsy with my clicking. So I'm pressing the wrong buttons. We'll just use the yellow one anyways. Here we go. Bam. There we go. And you know, just for it, let's put the GameCube here. You know, that's just to entice people more. Oh, are they actually playing pinball? Yes! It's a game, a pinball! Alright, now let's give it a name. And an ambiance. I feel like this is... It needs like a funk to it, right? I don't know if we'll have one. Oh yeah. This is... Yeah, this is it. This is that crunchy funk. Okay. And everybody has to come in goofy glasses. No. Wizard hats. I wish I could like mix and match, but everybody comes in wizard hats. Oh, controller got a little weird. And we're gonna name this. What do we name this place? The Crunch. That's it. And ambient sounds, birds, chatter, construction, industrial. Now I want like that sound of space station. Okay, stadium. Nah. I feel like it needs something. It needs that space station, I think. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm not totally sold. Well, I probably could have gone with a little different music, but we'll work on it. Get little chairs going. Because, you know, they sell bar food at this arcade. It makes it's only bar food because that keeps it legal and they don't have to like get a whole bunch of licenses. But you know, this is pretty nice. I like it. All right, let's head out. Exit that building. So I'm really liking Gourdlets. There's not like a huge amount of things to. What's that? It's a tent for exercise. There's not like a massive amount of things. This is truly like a game where you're gonna sit down and explore and build and just like tweak and customize to your heart's content. There's so much you can do here, it seems. Unlockable items tracker. So there's 14 in all. The controller can get a little out of order. Okay, so this is where we could find them. Oh, and ooh. Okay, so we could just like follow along by themselves. This is pretty nice. They go sacrifice pit, sacrificing the mushroom or marshmallow. Oh, there's the tomatoes and they're harvesting them. Oh, this is so cool. And I think this game, there's not a ton to it, as in like action and explosions and puzzles and things like that. It is pretty much what you see is what you're getting. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I see a lot here that anyone can like truly enjoy. Welcome. And I think that just is the magical cheese when it comes to this game, is that it is just a sandbox game, a little city builder with little lives, and they're gonna just do their little things. And I think the magic of it really comes down to how you're gonna how much time and effort you're gonna want to put into it. If you're not willing to put in a ton of effort, if you're not willing to sit here and essentially dollhouse the day away, then I think you're gonna like be engaged with it. But if you're like willing to sit down and play with it like a dollhouse, I think you're going to lose hours. And I've been playing for about 50 minutes, and I feel like we only scratched the surface of the silly things we could do, and just building these two little buildings was just great and a lot of fun, and we just burnt up a lot of time just lost in that little experience, and I'm loving every second of that. So let's jump over. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more, my final thoughts on it, and if I think that this is something you should be having on your radar or not. So let's kick over to the main screen and talk about Gourdlets. All right, guys, that was our playthrough of Gourdlets. Just a really cozy, casual placement game. I kind of refer to it at the end there as a dollhouse like game or dollhouse experience, and I mean that in like a very positive way. One of my favorite things when my kids were younger, especially my oldest, when they were a lot younger, they were really into those small little animal doll houses. They had the little house and they had the little tiny dollhouse pieces and their little furry creatures, and setting up every room and scene. It was just the most zen moments that we shared together. Just trying to place everything perfect, the little pie shop and stuff, and then just bringing all out mayhem and chaos. So what's really making this game special for me, and I think this is the secret sauce that makes Gourdlets stand out from any like object placing type game, and that is this game can coexist with your day-to-day life. This is a game where you can, like in the beginning of the video, I showed you how you could change the window to be dropped down to half your screen, or the bottom half of your screen, and that makes it so you can play the game or have the game running and they are gardening, walking about, doing Gourdlet sacrifices, all that kind of stuff, worshiping to the elder Gourdlet gods, all that kind of things as you're doing spreadsheets. And I feel like that is something some people should really get into. It's really nice to be able to add these kind of experiences and distractions to your day-to-day office work, day-to-day just I'm cruising on the internet looking for magic cards and what to paint next. Having that little Gourdlet screen on the bottom of your screen just really makes it this nice little click over, and I'm really digging that idea. I'm gonna probably be playing with it for a while and just build out our little Gourdlet world and try to see what else we could experience with it and what kind of joy it could bring to my day-to-day work when I'm editing videos and working on social media and stuff like that. And I think it could add a lot to that routine in that it helps break up that time. Now the bad side is I could get totally distracted, but you know, that's also a good thing too. The negatives in Gourdlets, I wouldn't say they're negatives. It's the things that I wish I could see in it, and that would probably be things that will maybe come down the line, and that is some of the categories could be fleshed out a little bit more. I think they have a great controller support, and I would like to look into their key binding. Maybe there's some custom key binding we could do, but there are some buttons that you're missing with controller support. I might have just missed them personally, so you're going to have a lot better experience keyboard and mouse, but having that controller support is really great. Just I hate criticizing it, but it could just be a little bit better, a little bit tighter, and that might just be because I didn't look into the settings fully, so disregard it if there's more settings. But one of the biggest outliers, the part that I want to see more is the part that I want to see more is just the Gourdlet world itself. I'd like to see a little bit more biomes brought in, and objects. I feel like some of the object categories are a little lacking. A little more depth in some of them would be really nice, and that could really just be remedied by developing the game farther as patches come along. Maybe they might add some DLC where we can buy brand new little things. This game's fairly affordable, so I wouldn't be mad at like seeing like a DLC for X amount of change for brand new like houses and stuff like that, or open it up to the modding community, opening up some modding to it, allowing people to make new homes, new objects and things like that could really create a thriving universe on top of the little Gourdlets. So a lot of things that I wouldn't say are negatives about the game, but more as hopefuls down the line. But that's really all that I got right now playing this chill little game. I'm gonna probably play a little bit more on my own while I set up this video for editing. You guys, I think this might be a game that you guys should check out. check out the link down below and give it a follow on Steam and wherever Gourdlets is being sold. Add it to your wish list and keep an eye on it, or just buy it if you're really interested. I think it's really great. I want to thank the developer and the publishers for providing us a free game key to check out this game and get it in front of you guys. And I want to thank you guys and Zero for just being so awesome. And as always, keep your heart open and your rolls 20, and I will see you guys next time.
We hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Please consider supporting our channel and click that subscribe button, as well as giving us a like. Also support the amazing people who make the games we play, and dip down in the description to check this game out yourself.
Until next time, Neon Children.